Well, hello and welcome to Wednesday. That means you've made it halfway through the week. Good job. Way to go. And just in case you lost track of what day of the week it was, it's Wednesday. So you're welcome. Well, we're far enough along now in this transition, this disruption, whether we are in business or we're just individuals, whether we're leaders of business organizations or teams, or people who are homeschooling right now, we're working remotely, we're employees, maybe we're essential uh, workers and we're going to businesses that remain open, depending on where you live. So we're far enough in that your experience is being shaped. And I want to tell you what the primary force is that's shaping how you're experiencing this transition. It's what you are focused on, it's what you fixate on in this season or any season, but it gets magnified in times of transition and disruption. So, whatever has your focus right now, whatever you're fixating on, that is shaping your experience. Now, one of the things I want to tell you uh, is that we can't control everything that comes across the screen of our brain. There's a lot of input going on, and I'm in no way suggesting that we should unplug completely or that we should be ignorant of the circumstances going on or that we should not be informed. That's not what I'm talking about. But we can be all of those things, informed and aware and paying attention. We can do all of those things in moderation without allowing them to dominate our brains. Okay. So that's what I'm speaking to here today, how you manage what you focus on. So I'm going to give three basic statements here that I hope are helpful. Here's the first one as to why focus matters: because focus shapes experience. It just does. It impacts us in that way. Now, again, random thoughts can come through our brain. It's not those that give us trouble. Random things will cross our brains all the time. It's the ones we invite to come inside and dwell. It's the ones we give out space to in our head. It's the ones that we say, that you stay here. I'm going to think more and more and more and more about that. What you choose to fixate in. And I use the word choose on purpose because that's the second thing I want to tell you. You control your focus. Choices about what you focus on will actually impact your experience in any season, but especially in seasons of transition and disruption. This is true for you as a business leader. This is true for you as an individual. It's true in your home. It's true while you're working from home remotely or driving into your job that's been considered essential. This is just a truth. Nail it down. Focus shapes experience. And number two, you get to choose your focus. They put a channel selector on all TV remotes, and that's so that you can change the channel. You can have control over what you are absorbing, what you're taking in, what you're feeding yourself. Back when I was a young man and the computer age was coming on full force, there was a saying people used to use all the time when talking about programming in computers: garbage in, garbage out. Well, we're a little bit like that ourselves. Whatever we put in has an effect on what comes out. So if you're feeling frustrated, irritated, agitated right now, and your fuse is a little short, well, that's not abnormal. That can happen, but it is an important time for you to ask yourself some questions, and that is, what am I focusing on? In other words, pay attention to what has your attention. You can stay informed and up to date and know how to navigate based on new guidelines or any of those things. But that doesn't have to be a steady diet. That doesn't need to be an all-day streaming experience into your brain. So what I'm talking about here today is three simple thoughts that I want to leave with you. One, focus shapes experience. Two, you get to choose your focus. And here's the third one: choose wisely. I know. That sounds like an oversimplification. But here's the thing: you get to choose, so make wise choices. And how do you make wise choices? Well, ask yourself some questions. One, evaluate yourself. Am I irritable? Am I agitated? Am I kind of going off the handle a little more so than usual? I had this experience just this week, and I had to realize, you know what? I'm taking in too much of this information. I'm just dwelling on it far too much, and it's stuff I have no control over, and that is a recipe for frustration. So you need to make wise choices, and so do I. You need to turn off the news maybe for a little while. Maybe set and schedule time. I'm going to check here to see if there's any updates. Maybe you have certain websites that you can set up reminders. You can just get an update. But a steady diet and steady stream of information right now on all the negative things that the press and media are sharing with us and across social media, that's not helpful. It's not healthy. It won't help your perspective in business. It won't help your perspective in your individual life. So ask yourself, is what I'm focused on right now, the things that dominate the space in my head, are they helpful? Are they encouraging me? Are they helping me navigate this season with a good attitude and without being hard on the people around me? Or are they being hurtful, harmful? Are they discouraging me and depressing me, perhaps? You need to ask those questions, and that can help you choose wisely. It may be that you need to hit the off button for a while. It may be that you need to amp up your interactions with other people on different topics. You may need to give somebody a phone call, send them a text, an email, some way of staying in contact, because we know we're being separated right now, but we can't afford to be isolated. Maybe we need to not just step back from the media stuff we're absorbing. Maybe we need to step up in our contact with one another, FaceTime, video calls, all the ways that we can connect with each other today. So maybe you need to step that up and talk about something other than what's dominating the news cycle. Here's what I'm telling you today. Those three simple things, if you'll pay attention, I hope you will, and that this will help you. I don't want to add to your noise. I want to share things that bring value. That's why the Strongbridge Group exists. That's what we're here to do, to help businesses, organizations, teams, individuals, leaders navigate transitional seasons well. So I want to add value. Three thoughts. Why does focus matter? Because focus shapes our experience. You get to choose what you focus on. Choose wisely. Basically, what I'm telling you is pay attention to what has your attention. Think about what you're thinking about. Give it some attention today and make some adjustments. Choose wisely. Focus is going to shape your experience, and you might need to take a little break. You might need to do some better choices, better decision making about what you're allowing to dominate. I'm in no way telling you to disconnect. I'm not telling you that you shouldn't stay informed or up to date. I'm just telling you, like any healthy diet, be sure you're not overloading on something that's unhealthy for you. Yep, there they are. Three things. Focus shapes experience. You get to choose your focus. Choose wisely. Congratulations on making it to Wednesday. Hang in there. You're doing great. You're going to get through this. We're all going to get through this together. And I appreciate all of you who watch these videos. Thanks and have a great day. And I'll talk to you again soon.